So you want to know what the February birthstone is, and maybe you need a little bit of advice before purchasing a piece of it to make sure you're buying a high quality piece of jewelry made from this birthstone? Well, then this could be the perfect video for you. But did you also know that this could be the perfect gemstone for you if you love a little bit of wine, or maybe even a lot of wine? Then according to history, this gemstone could be made for you. So I'm going to tell you about that in this video as well. And if this is your first time here on the channel, welcome to That Jewelry Guy. And do you feel that TV shows like the Antiques Roadshow is boring as f***? Well, if that is the case, then this is the perfect YouTube channel for you. Here I share with you interesting and unique and even some weird facts about jewelry, and even give you a little bit of advice before purchasing your next piece of jewelry. So make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. And my name is Levi, and I am That Jewelry Guy. Now, the gemstone that we're talking about, it is amethyst. But what this also means is I need you to stop for a moment and I need you to go and get a glass of wine, because it is not appreciated to learn about this gemstone without a glass of wine near you. You're going to know why very shortly, okay? So go and get that glass of wine. But why wine? Why wine? Well, it's according to this person you see here on the screen at the moment. Amethyst is very closely connected to the Greek god of wine, Bacchus, as well. So since there's such a connection to the god of wine, this is why you need to have some wine when you were talking about amethyst or wearing a piece of amethyst as well. But the interesting fact is, well, according to history at least, they do say that amethyst was actually meant to keep you clear-headed, quick-witted, and it's actually meant to prevent you from getting intoxicated. So let me know down in the comments, have you tried to get yourself intoxicated while wearing a piece of amethyst jewelry? What happened? Did you get intoxicated? Did you not get intoxicated? Scrolling down, let me know down in those comments as well. Now, of course, that's enough of me talking about all of the fluff. That's all of the, all the stuff that's maybe a little bit weird, a little bit interesting for you. Let's get down into the important stuff. Quality. What should you be looking for in a piece of amethyst to make sure you're buying a high quality piece of this gemstone? Well, it is all color, 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 and color. Color is the most important factor when you factor in purchasing a piece of amethyst. So what should you be looking for? A deep, dark, vivid purple color. Amethyst ranges in color from light and pale white all the way through to this deep, dark, and vivid colors like you can see on the screen here at the moment as well. Now, also, amethyst should be eye clean. What does this mean? It means it's borderline transparent to the degree where you can see directly through the gemstone. So if you're purchasing a loose piece of amethyst, make sure to check this piece of amethyst by placing the table down and actually looking at this loose piece of gemstone, because also it shouldn't just be eye clean, you should not see any color zoning as well. Color zoning means that it goes from one color through to another color. Like you have a little line basically running through the gemstone. This should not be apparent in high quality amethyst as well. So make sure you do not see any of that color zoning as well. That way you know what to look for when buying high quality amethyst. Now, how should you clean this jewelry? Well, cleaning this is simple. Just avoid the steam cleaner. So like, let's say you go to your local jeweler and your jeweler's like, I'm gonna steam clean it for you. You take that piece of jewelry and you run. You get out of there now. And do not turn back, run out of that store, because that jeweler does not know how to correctly clean this gemstone, and that's a very basic thing as well that they should know. So I would be kind of wary if they were to say steam cleaning is their way. It should either be done with an ultrasonic machine or it should be done with warm and soapy water. Now, an ultrasonic machine I would avoid myself if you can clearly see inclusions in your piece of amethyst, meaning just with your own eyesight. If you can see any cracks, if you can see anything that looks like an inclusion inside of the gemstone, just stick to warm and soapy water. It's better to be safe than to be sorry, especially when it comes down to your jewelry. Now, here is the question of the day for you.
money aside, that you did not have to care, you won the lottery, whatever it is, and you could decide you could decide to splurge on a piece of amethyst jewelry. Now, what brand would you buy from? I'm going to list 4 links down here in the description of the video as well. I want you to take a little bit of a look through for yourself and let me know exactly what piece of jewelry you would buy from what brand. The brands that I've listed is Cartier, Tiffany's, Levian, and Effie as well. So totally different price points and very different styles if you ask me as well. If you're scrolling down to the comments, you'll see my comment pinned on the top with what my preference would be if I didn't have to care about the cost and I was to buy a piece of amethyst jewelry as well. Now also, do you know what birthstone your family members have? Well, let's find out in the next video.